All right. Peace and love, family. It's your boy Amari Asad.
All Hail Ciarra VSG.
Peace, Kalom.
Peace, Goddress Love. Peace, Britt Bratt.
Thank you. On today, we are talking about social media, flirting, leaving comments, and things of that nature. So the question is, can I leave heart eyes on y'all comments?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't see why not.
What about you, Kay? Can girls leave can girls leave heart eyes on your comments?
Oh, like what's the what would it depend on? Does it depend on anything?
I mean, can
Like
I,
if you have a partner or not? Or
It don't
just
matter,
in general?
Just can we gonna get into relationships next, but for as a regular person, just posting the picture, can a person put heart eyes on your comments?
Yeah, it's no problem with it.
You sure? So ladies, why y'all okay with heart eyes on your picture? Or do it
I mean,
now?
I take it as a compliment. Like, oh, you cute. You know, I don't take it as, oh, you trying to get on or nothing like that. I mean, it's just
Just showing love.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Appreciation for what you posted.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. So if in a relationship, does it change?
A little bit.
Why?
I say because you don't want to cross no boundaries. Everybody not cool with you just putting heart eyes under their boyfriend pics.
But see, I feel like it's not like, now if you hearting the pics and then you hop in the DMs and stuff, then I can understand that. But it's just a little heart emoji. I mean,
Right. It's a respect thing to me. It depends on what your partner likes and don't like. Like, so everybody not okay with somebody putting like heart eyes under their boyfriend or their girlfriend pics.
yeah,
It's
but
kind of seems disrespectful.
we can't. I can't control what nobody. You know,
Exactly,
I mean,
that's
if you
true,
post
too.
it, if you kind of
Right.
with heart eyes,
Exactly. Yeah,
I
that's true.
can't.
too.
I'm like, hey, don't do that.
Or can we just not put a comment section on our picture if we feel that type of way?
Yeah, that's true too.
I mean, but why is it different when it's a girl saying it versus a guy saying it? Because y'all accept those all day, even in a relationship, but we forget girls like girls too.
Yeah, that's true too. It just depends on what works for you, like in your relationship. Or like if you do like girls, I put heart eyes under everybody pics. I really don't care. Like it's nothing. It's just really like you said, showing love.
Yeah.
So, and with that being the case, do you feel like y'all should have this one-on-one with your partner, or should it just be like, hey, it's just showing love? How would you express it to your mate?
I feel like you should. If we already talked about this or whatever, like, I'm not trying to say, it's people being insecure, but I'm not worried about losing you. You're not worried about losing me. It's just a comment.
Exactly.
I agree. So
why get your feelings about it?
Right. So where do the disrespect come from?
You know what? Honestly, to be honest, it depends on who it is, who the person is. Like, if y'all have history or something, and they be like, okay, hard eyes under your picture, then it's like, what's going on? Like, why they feel so comfortable? Maybe that's how they feel. Like, why they feel so comfortable with liking your pics.
So what's the difference between liking and commenting?
It's no different.
So I can like
Either way you can say I look. Either way you can be like, you look cute, you look nice. Either way, if somebody is not comfortable with it, they're just not comfortable with it. It just is what it is.
So can that just be insecurity?
Yeah, that's insecurity for sure.
Like. Okay.
I said, if you like it, okay, cool, whatnot. But even with the comments, the heart eyes, it's still cool because it's the same thing as a like, pretty much.
Yeah.
But when you get the comment and, oh, I'm trying to get with you, this, then I can understand, disrespect and all that.
But you rarely don't see that. You might see the disrespect as far as I smash your butt big, stuff like that. But why is it that it's uncomfortable or being disrespectful? Because you have a mate now, or you just by yourself, and it's supposed to mean that you're thirsty. Why we can't just show love without it being anything behind it?
Everybody don't take it that way.
So the question is, why is that?
I I don't know. I really am a type of person who don't really care. Like, I don't really care if people show my mate love or be like, oh, you look nice. Like, who cares? But some people take that as like people being thirsty, people want to get on, but it don't always mean that.
So do it changes when you have a mate? Because back then they didn't want you, now you hot. Oh, no.
I mean, fucking shouldn't change.
It depends on who your mate is. Like I said, everybody different. Everybody have different feelings about different things.
I feel like everybody are on different levels. I'm coming from a perspective before the importance of likes and all of that on social media. You know, I look at it like if somebody put her as man, woman, whatever, they're just showing love for what they see.
Right.
Okay. Now, if somebody come and put a disrespectful comment like, ooh, look at your, like you say, oh, look at your booty, look at your this. Okay, that's downright disrespectful right there.
Now, what if you're showing it?
Now, if you showing it, then you kind of leaving yourself open for the type of comments.
That should be disrespectful.
So
you okay with allowing your girlfriend or significant other to post their booty, but
I'm wrong for commenting saying, you know, I don't do it, but I would say if I like the gesture of the picture, I might add it. But or you just dressed up for that occasion, you know. But it might not be
that's disrespectful.
You know,
your girl showing all parts of her body,
right. And or like it kind of go both ways. Like some men like to post pictures with their shirts off, flexing and all that.
I'm not
about you know. So somebody gonna come and be like,
drooling,
right? Hard eyes, and also I'm not about to go comment up on it like, hey, don't you know?
Now,
don't do that.
I kind of feel like it also depends on how the person has portrayed themselves on social media or their status. They can make it seem like they're single.
Okay.
They could have their status as single.
True.
And people come like, oh, okay, I'm friends with them, they're single, so I can say this because they're showing themselves. Right. I might be able to get on because they single.
Right.
But if somebody's married or then they're showing pictures of them and their mate and all of that, and then they every now and then they post a little something showing a little skin or whatever, and you know their status, then that is disrespectful to come with the comments.
So should it be a comment or should it be is the emoji?
I'm getting ready to say I'm kind of on the fence with the emoji thing, depending on the security of each person in that relationship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you got some people who are very free when it comes to things like that, and they don't trip about that because you my woman or you my man. It don't matter what other people think. No motherfucker drool over you all day long. Right. I don't care. I got you. I'm sleeping with you every day and every night. That's right. But then you got other people who are very insecure. Like, who is that? What are they doing? Oh, you must be doing this and that with them. So it depends on your relationship with that person and where you are and your comfort levels and how you feel about the next person commenting on your mate or what have you. So it just depends on it. And I feel like it's something that should be discussed. You should talk about it. If you're a person who's very popular on social media and you get a lot of heart eyes comments, whatever, and then you get into a relationship, you got to let that person know, hey, look, I'm very popular on these social medias. You're going to have to understand people like what they see. It don't mean anything to me. I just do what I do. Either they accept it or they don't. You can't control somebody else's emotions.
You can't.
So
that's true.
So being tall, dark, and handsome, so how do you take this, Kay?
What's your perspective?
You know, because they gonna want to know, like, well, can I put something on his without him give me mean mugging? Because I mean, you've been in a relationship world and you also been in the single world. So, how do you take it? You know, do you feel like a woman just showing love? Do you feel like it's just, you know, she trying to get you, or it's innocent?
Depending on who it's coming from. Yeah.
So if she ratchet, then you like, oh, she trying to get me.
Oh no. I mean, you know who. Well, sometimes. Well, I know this is different from with men. I know women. They most of the time, like they see certain people leaving hearts and stuff like that. They know who been trying to get at them. And I guess the same for women. I can't even say it's the same for women because most of the time women don't show that they interested. They kind of they don't say nothing most of the time. You know, I found that out a lot of times. You know, people, women, they don't really come to the guy and say that they interested. You find out some weird way or something like that.
You saw me like in your pictures.
Yeah. So most of the time, like if a woman is giving some hearts to a guy, they don't really, look into it. It's like, okay, she just liked the picture or something like that, or liked it. It's not really.
Because I mean, we
a lot of times have a problem of reading into stuff too much too.
Right.
So she said this or something, and she liked, no, they don't really mean
because
that.
the girls can go comment hard eyes under all these guys' pictures, but as soon as guys go comment under their stuff, it
becomes a
disrespectful.
problem.
It's
And that's where
stuff.
I feel like it's biased, because it's like, well, why we can't show love or whatever, but you can do it. I don't care if you got a mate or not. I feel like everybody mates need to feel validated regardless at home and outside. And the reason why I brought this topic to you guys is because how are we supposed to show love and want to be loved and walk in love, and when someone's trying to show us love, we trying to reject it? Love don't have a name, and love don't damn sure have a face. Love don't have a address either. It comes to what you vibrating on.
Right.
So why do we have to pick and choose? We hear people complain about how many compliments they got. Where do we come from? Especially if you came from low self-esteem like myself, I ain't really think I was all that. So at the end of the day, somebody giving me that, I always take it and cherished it. Even if I'm on top, and I'm winning as the sexiest man alive, whatever, I'm still gonna be humble enough to say, thank you for the compliment. Even when you got the so-called fans or X, Y, and Z, they trying to show love, whatever. Even though I'm still going to treat them as such, not even like, oh, you should try and get up on. I get a whole paragraph in my inbox saying, hey man, I think you're a handsome brother. I like the way what you're doing, da da da. But I decline, like, oh, thank you for the compliment. Is you single? Is you this? Whatever. You open it, and I'm like, well, right now I'm not doing a relationship right now. X, Y, Z. Simple as that.
And also how you respond back.
Yes.
To the comments or the hard eyes and all that stuff and whatnot. If you're in a relationship and let's say it's female, guys come, a whole bunch of dudes, hard eyes, all underneath our pictures and stuff like that and whatnot. What you respond back, they're not gonna understand. It's just respectful and whatnot.
Yeah. So what was the eyes and then the one with the tongue sticking out?
Right.
I mean, and like I say, it's an emoji. So how can emoji?
Us girls do it all the time.
But it's a symbol.
And that's what I'm saying. And I would tell them.
Symbols got a lot of symbols can tell a whole lot.
Right. And same way, like we can do, like I was telling B, I was like, hey, what's the difference between you like, hey, did you eat today? No, I ain't got. I'm like, let's go to a veggie restaurant, or we go a piece of pop, they got a veggie pizza there. Oh, and she said her eyes. What I'm supposed to take that as? She liked the pizza, right? Or she liked the option. You know what I'm saying? So it can mean anything. It's on how we portray or how we deliver it.
Yeah.
So then you have a lot of situations where you find out, like say a guy, guy got his girl and he sees some images, he sees some emojis somebody left. But you have a lot of, sometimes it's not always innocent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so those people who's leaving those comments, like I say, it's either something that's been there or it could be something that's going on or something, you know what I'm saying? Right. So that's why people be like, it's not just like, oh, okay, I'm just going to kind of just ignore that because stuff happens.
But so I feel like what he said, do it, if it transferred to your DM or your inbox, then somebody could have went on and continue to praise you. I just think you're a beautiful young lady. Boom, that's it. And you might need it there. Who knows? Sometimes I feel that we pick and choose where we want to get our treatment from, or our praise, or our quote unquote comments from, and you can't detect it. A kid will walk up and tell you, "You're very pretty." She had it at school one time. You know what I'm saying? Little boy walked up to her.
He's trying to get home.
but hey, I give him A for effort, being a little boy. But at the end of the day, he liked what he liked. He saw what he saw, But what are we teaching the people that's behind us, our generation? You know, you're gonna tell your daughter that all he want to do is get in your pants because he put our eyes. As soon as we gonna tell your daughter, we gonna tell your son. Because it can be just naturally a love. It can be just, hey, I'm just showing you support. You know, you can put our eyes on the business. Does that mean I'm trying to get on too?
I want to expound on what Kalom said about the emojis being symbols. Now, speaking personally, there are certain emojis that I use for certain things that I feel that I don't always convey with words.
Okay.
So if a person, the hard eyes is one thing, because I'm just showing you love. I like what I saw and boom. But like you said, with the tongue sticking out, and then you got the one with the little drooly mouth, and you got all of them.
Eggplant emojis.
Yeah, you got the eggplant. Everybody knows what that implies.
I ain't putting that
So if you go on somebody's public social media and you know that they're in a relationship and they got on this dress and this boom pow pow, and a dude got the drooly mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So then a lot of times a guy, I don't know how the women will look at it. So the guy's like, okay, well, who is this and where do you know this?
Right, exactly.
Unless it's just somebody, just a random person you don't even know. But most of the people, you know the people on your
Exactly,
thing. So
especially
like,
Facebook.
why is this person even comfortable enough
to
doing
do
this?
that? Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because I mean, people know they boundaries. You know, people know what you will accept and know how to come at you. You know what I'm saying? So especially as somebody that you know, like, so who is this person and why is he comfortable enough putting this on your thing? Like, what kind of relationship y'all got? What kind of interactions y'all have for him to even be comfortable enough to even put this on here?
Right.
That's when the questions come up.
It's crazy because like most of my comments are from men I do not know. It's like all the little comments with the hard eyes and it's from men I've never even talked to a day in my life. So it's like that's another reason why you can't really be too insecure because you're gonna see stuff like that. It could be like my page is open, so anybody could come on there or like be on the hashtag, and be like, "Oh yeah, she look good, hard eyes." I'll be like, I don't even know these people. I barely respond back to them, but if I know you, I respond back.
That's
but
what I said. It's how you respond.
it's really how you entertain everybody. Like you can't entertain every single person that give you emojis.
And each one of the platforms are different as well. Like with Facebook, you have to accept the friend request for them to, you know, to be on your friends list, to be able to comment and all that type of stuff. It depends on your settings. Whereas with Instagram, if your page is open, any and everybody can comment and say whatever, and it's like you don't really have any control over that unless you shut your comments down or you make it where they can't. You have to accept the request or whatever the case may be. So it depends on the platform. I feel also, you know, whereas with Facebook, a lot of people are not going to be as apt if they're not your friend and your page is public. They ain't gonna comment or like something. They just gonna look. But I've had that happen where somebody, I'm like, who the hell is this? And it's like, they're not friends with me. And then the next thing you know, they're in the messenger like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, okay, that's kind of creepy, but okay. But it just depends on all of that. And like you said, your response to that person. Generally, you're going to ignore it if you don't know that person. But if it's somebody you know, like you said, you'll come back, thank you, or with some hard ass back, or whatever the case may be. But that don't take away, depending on who your mate is, their insecurities. Who is this person? Why would they feel like they should comment? He sent you an eggplant. You doing something with this person.
Right. And that don't even be the case.
And it don't be the case. They just being a creep sometimes. You know.
I mean, so it's like, so we supposed to walk on eggshells because we have a mate because, you know.
Now I was gonna ask you a question. Now, that is kind of different for the men, you know. So would you? Because men are the ones mostly sending the hearts, mostly. You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of women.
I mean, it's lots of women.
But I know what you're saying.
You know, so
they outdo because we scared to do it no more because we didn't got our hands slapped or told otherwise.
So like, would you? It's like say you know somebody. Okay, it's a girl on there. Okay, I guess two different questions. Would you do it if you have somebody? If you put hearts on somebody else's pictures, or like say if you didn't have anybody and you knew they had somebody,
I show love.
Would you?
I show love because I like to show love. I don't care who I'm with. I don't care who she's with. My own point is out of respect. If you know how I roll, I'm not gonna come here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of guys got beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? And we have, conversed that.
Because that heart that can mean so many different things.
Right. So
unless it's the one with the tongue out.
Right. That's it.
And what's like the squirt.
Right. I'm not gonna do that to a homeboy.
That's something totally different.
Right. It's
the heart can just be like, I like this picture. I'm more than just thumbs up, and I love the picture.
Because I can do both. I can love the picture when they're together.
Right.
I can love the picture when she's by herself, and I can love the picture that he's by himself.
Across the board.
So I show love across the board. I'm not gonna be like, I'm waiting till he posts his girl, then like the picture.
Right.
Same way when the babies. Y'all don't like the motherfucking picture any other damn day, but the moment they post their kids, everybody want heart eye and give it love and all that. But this person trying to promote a business, you ain't do that.
Right.
You trying to promote, they trying to promote their self healing, but you ain't do that.
Right.
Or they trying to become better in life, but you ain't do that. So why do a kids matter versus them? But that's why I say we pick and choose when we want to do something on social media, show love and things of that nature. So I feel love should not change. Mm-hmm. That's my message. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't want nobody to feel like I'm altering y'all change your response. I want people to understand what Amari Asad is. Love should not change regarding who you with or who you're not with. I want to show your ass some motherfucking love. Let me show you love. Now you don't gotta agree with it. At that time in that moment, you could have just showed me a face shot. I like the way you did your hair, your makeup, the eyelash or whatever, the eye color that you had in was pretty, whatever. That's how I felt. Or it was the energy of certain pictures. It usually bet you might not be a bad motherfucker to me. And everybody like, you liked that? It was the energy that came across to me. People don't really, but they think with their naked eye. I'm thinking with my third eye.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let's go over some people's head because they're not in that space and tap in. And I'm not here to tap on nobody's toes, but everything that glitters gold is not always gold. You know what I'm saying? It's the energy that sometimes attracts. Conversation is what attraction to us. Sometimes you gotta remember we are sapiosexuals. Person that's attracted to something intellectual conversations. And what you put your content, what you put on social media, things of that nature. We can be drawn to certain people. We can't be so walking on eggshells when it comes to someone showing us love or showing us some type of thing. Because when you be mad, you post that birthday picture, you don't get no love. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We'll feel some type of way. They ain't see it. Let me refresh my page. Let me delete it and repost it.
Right.
It's just like a new outfit. Well, oh shit! Everybody saw me. I'm gonna wear this motherfucker again today. I'm like, sure, y'all saw me. Hey, girl, you saw it? Yeah,
And so then, like, a question for the women would be like, I had the problem before where, say, you find out your man, like the woman posts a picture, some sexy picture or something like that, her in a dress or something, and you find out your man was liking the picture.
He can love it. I don't care.
Or not like loving it.
We gonna love it together.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
she
feel
look
like,
good.
why you loving that picture? What
Well, this is why I say it depends on where you are in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the past, when I was married,
Can't play that shit.
I used to go through everything. Oh, you been liking all of this heifers pick. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, of course of 5.
Do you look because if you look but if you looked like that woman, would you feel offended at that time?
Well, personally, I didn't think the woman looked better than me, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Anyway, I went through all of that, and I was like, "What's going on between y'all?" But that was my insecurity. Okay. Now, where I am now, I ain't going through all of that. I don't have time to be looking at who he liking, who he posting, who he clicking on, and all. I don't care about any of those things. As long as you giving me the attention that I want, you boosting me in my pictures, you saying, hey, look at bae, she fine, she this, whatever. I don't care about what, who you big up and or whatever. You should appreciate all women. Yeah. I know I appreciate all women just like I do all men. Again, it depends on where you are in your life and your mindset. Like you said, looking at things with your third eye, feeling energies. I've seen people who posted pictures. Pictures was beautiful. They looked great. But I saw their energy and I was like, this is all about low self-esteem. Yeah. I gave them a like because of their low self-esteem. Not because I liked what I saw, but I felt like they needed that boost. It all depends on where the person is in their life. I just really feel like that's what it boils down to.
So what if he commented sexy underneath the picture?
Seen that too. Lost all my faculties.
But that's
about
kind of
myself
different.
and
That's
was ready
kind
to
of
fight.
different though. That's kind of different.
But I don't know. I'm not in a relationship, so I can't say how I would react.
Yeah.
But I feel like I probably would ask, "Did you really find her sexy?" Because shit, I thought she was too.
I mean,
Right. I just
I
think
don't have
it
a problem
depends.
with that. Like I said, as long as you commenting sexy up on my pictures too.
I think it's sexy too.
Yeah, you giving me the same accolades that you giving her, like, you know.
Now it's a
So-
difference
so-
if you commenting sexy or hard eyes and all stuff, and all I get is a double tap.
Right. Like, no, like,
I
this
don't know
be the
how
big
Ain't boosting me
issue.
at the house or
No,
nothing.
seriously, this be the big issue.
You was looking all right that day.
You would, like, say you would tag your mate in something and they don't respond, but you catching them under other women picture, like,
Okay.
you look good, you look that.
Yeah, you gonna
That's
feel
gonna,
good.
that's
Go
gonna
on,
make me
that
feel
nigga
some That's gonna make me feel some type of way, 'cause it's like, I tagged you, I showed you love, and you didn't show me no, but you showing everybody else love.
I agree.
That's an issue.
I agree.
But now, if you just saying sexy and you putting her, I don't care about
That's
nobody. Listen, this is how I feel about myself. About every woman should feel like you ain't gonna find another woman like me, so you can go right ahead. And you can like all these pictures and you can love all these other women and not show me love, but you go to them, you might not get this same love up
That's
here.
real.
So it's like,
Because it's about the reality of things.
Yeah.
See, social media is social media.
yeah.
Right.
The reality of things of what you got going on in your house, your relationship, and all that has nothing to do with what's going on social media.
Exactly.
I'm gonna break up with you because you heard this girl pictures. We done.
Right.
We heard about that. You know.
I do
What
it too,
happened?
but sometimes I be under women pictures too. Like, damn, girl.
I wish I had that.
Okay, where you get that outfit from?
Like that Fashion Nova page 22/7.
Okay, I do that all the time. I do that under men pictures.
And then I show dudes too. And I be like, man, I love that coat. You know what I'm saying? I love the way you like it. I say no homo, just be funny. He like, bro, you can show love, whatever. I just that's my joke.
Right.
But I feel like if I can do the same thing for a woman, I do the same thing with a man. You know what I'm saying?
it should go
I mean, you rocking. I don't gotta fuck with you. If I feel that you fire with the outfit, you rocking it, or you showing some type of achievement in your life. I don't care where you at. I'm gonna show love, especially if I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Again, the energy does matter. But everybody's not in that space and that thinking, that reality. But I agree. I feel like you should show both love. You shouldn't be just trolling. You're not showing. But I guess you like, look here. I told her at home. I don't need to tell her on social media.
Right, but
You
you
know.
need to tell,
No,
you need to
I
tell
want
everybody.
to do it all.
Right,
all of it.
that's what
Hold
you
on.
can't.
to me.
Hold on.
Send it to a voicemail.
Right.
No, I told you sexy, but I put a lowercase s. No. You put a capital S for that other
And
thing.
put an exclamation point at the end too. You want to
You posted it one time, man. It's like it's 3 different comments from the.
I think yeah. I
It's
try to
like
remember how it was.
the guy, the boyfriend will say something. Like he probably just won't say nothing. He'll probably just put like a heart or something like that. Then, then the side dude or some dude you messing with put like, hey, sexy or something. And then the dude got no chance, like, hey, beautiful, you the most beautiful queen.
They was basically having a battle.
And then you got some
the 3
people,
different type of comments.
and then you got some people who don't display no relationship at all, whatever. Or they might be kicking on somebody, whatever. Don't show none of that.
Right.
As soon as you comment hard eyes, something like that, excuse me, I got a man with a 3-year-old.
Right.
This
How we
and
supposed to
whatnot.
know? Right.
We don't know that.
How we supposed to know? Yeah, that's another thing.
Before I comment, let me go through your profile and see
Right.
the nigga in there. I'm like, no.
Well, see, and why people be where the insecurity come in at, because we can't act like all the extra shit that be going on don't exist.
That's true.
So when you see those particular comments or certain emojis and stuff, it's like this stuff goes on. So those are kind of like signs a lot of times. So that's why people are like, wait a minute, that raised a question, like, because this stuff goes on and it happens so many different times.
So you
it's
go
like,
and you have a talk with that person or your mate or whatever, but you don't come in nobody's inbox. Hey, don't comment underneath my wife's stuff. Don't comment my girlfriend's stuff.
Right.
Even though she don't post me at all.
That's my woman.
Right. We don't know nothing about you.
Even though she didn't respond back to the post and saying it was nothing sexual or nothing like that, just a hard eye. But hey, don't comment underneath my wife's stuff.
Right.
insecure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Even though she
basically.
don't got me on none of her pictures, nothing like that.
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
all about being secure with your relationship, secure with yourself.
I mean, take everything. I mean, my whole thing is, I mean, I'm not, of course, if I got a girl, I'm supposed to like the girl picture, like the girl comment after she put eggplants in it, the water splash. Of course, I'm gonna bypass that one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody else, that's just a setting up itself. So
Right.
why you liking that one? I
Right.
was just showing love. You
Right.
can't go out
You surprised at how many people, speaking from my own experiences with this stuff, these women would comment these things on my ex-husband's post, tongue sticking out, all that. Ooh, you got some sexy lips, and this fool would say, "Thank you."
I mean, my best I'm gonna do is like your comment, but I'm not gonna respect it.
wrong.
That's all I can do.
That'll cause problems.
That's
Yes.
it. It's like,
You
no.
better ignore that, sir. Rob would like it and be like, "Thank you."
See, me, I would respond. I was like, thanks or something like that. Or,
That'd be
or
me,
or
like-
I might like it. The thing is, you're not gonna be able to have me.
Right.
That's my whole point.
I don't mind. I don't mind. So social media and relationships have to be separate. Like you
True.
cannot just be
That's
like,
true.
oh, I'm everything you do on social media, I'm about to be hounding you down
Right.
about it. Like I'm not about to hound you down about no social media stuff.
Now, let
Do
me
what you
catch
want
that
on social
in.
media.
Look
Right.
at you. Let me
Right.
see them through the
Not,
receipts.
if it's the
Let me see the
DM,
receipts.
it's different if women is like one-on-one messaging you like, oh,
That's
you
usually
look
what it led
good.
to.
Right. But it's about what he say though. If
And
he
then
he better be up in he better be up in them comments like,
Child.
listen, thank you for your
That's
how you
it.
feel, but sis, we can't.
Right.
We can't.
My
we can
wife
crush
thinks
each
so,
other.
too.
We can
That's
crush.
it.
That's the thing. You can shut down a lot of things with your response. If they come in
Exactly.
like, "Oh, I think you really got some sexy lips. I think you fine." Blah blah blah.
Right.
Oh well, thank you, but my wife thinks so too.
Okay.
Done.
But I'm in a situation I can't do this with
Yeah,
you.
shut that all the way down.
But
That's
that's
all I'm
it.
saying.
My whole thing. But did they inquire a relationship with you? Inquire to not books with you? Me saying in your inbox saying you're very gorgeous and pretty. I think you're not. Well, if I specified your lips or your booty, whatever I want, did I inquire anything else?
No, but you in my DMs telling me you like my attributes or whatever. But at the end
You
of
was
the
never
day,
told that.
but at the end of the day,
At the end, you didn't want nobody else to see it.
right. So what if I respond and
But
be
no,
like,
I responded. But what? No, you got some people that might not get it because they got so many threads because the type of popularity it is. So I'm gonna go to your DM because I don't think you saw my thread. I'm gonna go in your inbox.
but why you so? Why you
gotta
pushing
do
it?
this?
Why you
But
so
you know
adamant
what?
to
See
let
me,
her know?
see me.
But sometimes, like, like
That's what it is. Like pick me. Like
Right,
that's
yeah.
what it feels
And
like.
then sometimes like with the stories and stuff like that. Now, if you post something on your story and I respond back to it, then okay. And then you
They
got
gonna
the
say
DMs,
to you, right.
but it like I say you don't know because
Right.
it's the end.
Exactly.
So that's so.
Don't come in my DM on some private stuff and not expect me to feel like.
But
you
I wanna
want a piece.
talk about what your attribute on a personal level.
No, okay, but why though? Why you want to talk
Because
about?
you Queen Ciarra.
Okay, but I'm saying why you want to be so private with it? We could have talked about this in the comments.
But you didn't reply back fast enough.
Okay, then that's when I block. That's when I be like block because he on some dark shit. He want to be private. I don't like that.
I mean, you can screenshot it. It's not private no more.
And then like you said, it all goes back to the response of the person.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes people go in the DMs to see if they have an opportunity.
True.
They want to open up the dialogue.
Yep, that's what they doing.
So
yeah.
if you respond and say you in a relationship,
Right.
you a woman, you in a relationship, you got a man, and some dude come in. Oh, I just wanted to tell you, your picture that you posted was very beautiful. You look great. I
Color.
see you got a nice family, like that red that really pops on you,
Mm-hmm.
and you like, oh, thank you. So yeah.
About that.
Yeah, so you got a man? That'd be the next question. You got a man?
Are you allowed to have friends?
Thank you.
It's
That's
true.
the very next comment is, are you got a man or are you can you have friends? Like I have a man and I know I cannot have friends. I don't
Right.
want friends.
So you mean to
about
tell
that?
me your man so
I'm positive.
your man so insecure that he kind of like you
Hold
to
on.
have friends?
Is that your
Right.
final answer?
Yeah.
Like, dang, you can't have friends. Why not? He like that. Like, yes, he like that. No, I can't
He
have
gonna draw
friends.
walk both of us.
Sir, unless you
Like,
want to
no.
die, I think.
And then
Right,
I feel
my
like
man
sometimes
crazy
we
kill
can have
people.
male friends, but what do that male friend like? What's his intention?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's my thing.
And that's always a possibility. I gained some great male friends while I was married. Nothing ever went on between us. We are completely platonic. Never been nothing.
I know a couple people, and you know, and some women can be naive or they'll play to it's just a friend thing, and then something happens. Girl, you know, the drink start flying. And
that's the only problem. That's the only problem. Yeah. Like, you can have, I don't care about female friends. Boundaries. At the end of the day, you can have a million female friends. I do not. I had boyfriends that had more female friends than male friends. And it was like, they kept it separate. Like, okay, you got a girl, I respect her. I'm not gonna be like that around her. I'm not gonna comment and say disrespectful things. Right. That's what I like. You know, long as y'all know how to be respectful to me and how I feel, I'll be respectful to y'all and how y'all do y'all thing. That's all I'm saying. I don't care though, because at the end of the day, I'm me.
So
that's all I'm saying.
So I'm gonna end it with this question. What is our ratio? Social media can make a relationship or can it kill a relationship?
It can kill a relationship if you don't have, if you're insecure.
Yep. Depending on your security. It could really break a relationship. I mean, it could tear it down.
So, in retrospect, I want to give everybody an answer. So, what you think?
Say, could it make a relationship or could it break? I don't really see too much how it can make a relationship.
Because you can make a relationship because y'all being an example is what I mean. So many people have, I like the way y'all beautiful family. I see that y'all, I want the relationship, but we got that fake relationship on Facebook, so let's be real honest. But it looks good to the eye, So do you feel the social media can, help the relationship or can it break the relationship? What can social media aid into that? Has it in both ways?
It can be both. I mean, we see more of it hurting. Yeah. More now. A friend of mine, him and his wife, they do things on Facebook now where they talking to people about their relationship and how to make things work. So for them, I mean, they was already always good. Yeah. So, but they just sharing how they do stuff. Yeah. On social media. So in that way, it can help. I don't really see no other kind of way unless you putting your stuff out to intentionally help people.
Like, girl, he left the seat up again. What y'all think about this?
You doing something like that, asking questions and talking to people. That's the only way I can see it helping the relationship.
Let me ask y'all, family.
It ain't gonna really
should I flip out because I saw another picture?
Right. Or just exposing their relationship. That's bad. That's bad.
Oversharing.
That's bad.
Well, we see too much of it just hurting.
He talking about he didn't want to come home late, so he came the next morning.
Right. If you got good communication, social media don't matter.
I agree.
If you can communicate, social media is nothing. It's like, okay, that's just it's just another reality.
Do celebrities do? I mean, hell, you got what's the one? Michael B. Jordan. I'm assuming he probably with Lori Harvey, whatever they going on. I don't know. Mm-hmm. What he went? Sexy Man or something like that? I know he got all kinds of DMs. Oh, I want you. This. All kinds of
stuff. I love you and Creed. You can box this any day.
Right. But did he respond back? I mean, he probably don't. No. Right.
I left her on red, baby.
Right. He chilling with Lori Harvey, ducked off at whatever little resort, wherever they at. Right. Or Shade Room posted.
On private jet.
Let y'all know Creed 3 coming out soon.
Right. But I'm pretty sure she get a whole lot of that girl. That girl get a whole lot of DMs already.
Man, get receipts, man.
So it's like if you can communicate, social media is whatever. Who cares about social media?
Depends on where you are.
That's what's up. So anything y'all want to leave our audience, something they should take to the relationship, or just take what's up?
Work on them insecurities.
Yes, love yourself.
Don't put so much stock in what other people think. Don't worry. Don't have everybody up in your mix.
But what if it's Jiffy mix?
Shut up, Jiffy mix. Got pork in it.
right
I
there.
got $2 in my hand.
Can't wait to make these goddamn Jiffy Mix pouches.
No, but I just feel like, you know, people shouldn't put so much stock and share so much of their personal lives on social media, and then that won't have an effect on your personal life. Again, speaking from experience, shared all my personal business, marriage shit, all of that, all on social media. Everybody know I'm a business. Now nobody knows nothing except for what I let them see.
There you go.
That's it.
What about you, Kay?
Dang.
What mess you got to get to the people? This brother got a lot of knowledge, y'all. He just be holding on like my man Porter do, you know. I can't stand
I don't know. You go first. You go, then I'll go next.
I'm the host.
The host has to go last.
I get a fight to say around here. That's my
Right.
That's my line.
I'm just gonna say, ditto for what they say.
Yes.
It's I double the period. The insecurities, double that. knowing your relationship, double that. My final say would be, I'm gonna add to what Ciarra said. Love yourself. A lot of our insecurity comes from not loving ourselves for whatever reason. A lot of us need to heal. You know, a lot of times we need to dig a little deeper. I feel relationships are supposed to be fun. Stop making relationships so tight. If you uptight, take your ass with some uptight motherfucking people. I'm just being honest. Me on the other hand, I love to live life. I love to enjoy. I love to experience that with the mate I'm with. However, you gotta remember. I want people to understand this, and for you ladies as well to listen as well. If I joking with you, and I casually, made you laugh or whatever, boom, you can't get mad on how I got you. And when I'm doing to somebody that feeling that they gonna get the same end result. That doesn't mean that. That means I'm just a person that love talking. I'm a person that make people laugh. I'm a person just an outspoken person. But in retrospect, do not take my attributes, which you love so dearly, and turn it against me and say, that's what happened. Y'all, you too fucking friendly to the motherfucking hoes. And then you all keep peeing and shit. You all smiling at these bitches. Like that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So we can't take the attribute that scoops you and use it against you. Same way y'all sundress. Oh, who you think you going with that? Oh, hell no. That's how I found you. Hell, you ain't wearing it today. You know what I'm saying?
What's on?
Like, right.
Yeah, I look.
It shouldn't be that. We should enjoy each other. We should have fun. We should be, leading by example. Like, hey, I wish I can, do that and not be uptight while you dancing across the room with another guy or I'm dancing with another girl, that you can't live life. Mm-hmm. We should understand that relationship is about building, about growth, and understanding happiness at its best. We can't enjoy happiness. We worry about, who is that? Her name Loretta? Loretta who? Keisha what? Keisha that, you know what I'm saying? So that's my thought to you guys. I mean, enjoy it, embrace it, and like the lady said, communication. Have a dialogue. Give the do's and don'ts. Boundaries. I like I said, if that's what y'all want to call them. I don't subscribe to them. I feel like you're walking on a leash when it comes to boundaries. But have that discussion. Make that is what you're looking for. Make that is what this is your goal. This is your plan, whatever. But the relationship be overall be fun, regardless if you're on social media or not on social media. Peace, family. My name is Amari Asad.
Peace, all Hail Ciarra VSG.
Peace from Goddress Love.
Peace from Britt Bratt.
Peace, Kalom, Cam Dynasty.
There you go. So any business y'all gonna shout out? Things that y'all got going on?
Like I said, mine is Cam Dynasty, sculptural art jewelry.
Okay.
I make all types of pieces in silver and gold and anything you want.
So you can sculpt social media too, huh? Got him. What about you?
It's just me and my VSG journey.
Okay.
Showing my weight loss.
Okay, we getting skinny on
Inspiration, fashion, everything.
That's what's up. What you got going on, Miss?
Okay, well, I am an oracle, spiritual guide, shaman, alchemist.
Gotcha.
Goddess. If you need my guidance, you can follow me at Goddress Love Oracle and Tarot on Instagram and Facebook.
Ooh. So what them readings hitting for?
Prices out here. Hey, I got some for everybody. From $11
there
to
you go. They need to know.
Whatever you need, I got you.
I don't even need to know if I got to do a layaway or not.
And it's all about your energy.
That's what's up.
All about your energy.
What you got going on, B? What you got coming up?
Right now, I got a boutique coming soon.
Okay.
I think just yet.
Okay.
And working on my plus size lingerie line.
So what about the men though? We got plus size for men. They got sexy see-through boxes.
The men be coming soon, so
Okay.
I coming soon.
Big dudes want to be sexy too. Hey, let me guess, you gonna put the heart eyes on that too? I can't.
Yep.
All right, definitely peace and love. Like I said, you can follow me at amariasad.org. And again, I offer a ton of things, but like I say, it's the main thing about my guests here today. I definitely want to thank them. So give yourself a round of applause. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Peace and love.